Hello folks, this is Alasdair Post-Quinn from Fallingblox Designs. You can find me online at double-knitting.com. Reverse double knitting gets you purls on the outside of your work. As you can see, much of this piece has knits on the outside of it, as you would expect in any standard double knit piece. But there are two stripes that have purls. Now, one of the rules of double knitting is that every pair of stitches has a stitch order and a color order. The stitch order typically does not change. The color order frequently does. Here, we are changing the color order and the stitch order at the same time. So I'm going to start off by working up to the first color change, which is also a stitch change. In order to do standard double knit pairs, we knit the first stitch with both yarns in back and purl the second stitch with both yarns in front. Now, when we get to the color and stitch change, we now have a purl first and a knit second. Rather than simply bringing both yarns to the front and purling, and then bringing both yarns to the back and knitting, what we need to do here is actually separate our yarns so that one goes to the front, available to purl, and one goes to the back, available to knit. For the span of the reverse double knit pairs done in purl knit, you simply purl with the color that is available to you at the front and knit with the one that's available to you at the back. In order to do BA pairs, you have to make sure that the B is at the front and the A is at the back. When you get back to standard double knit pairs, just return the two yarns to the back and continue as usual. And when you get to the next color and stitch change, again, we're going to bring color B to the front so that it is positioned so that it can be purled with. And color A remains at the back where it can be knitted. If you have a long section of reverse double knitting, you'll find that it actually is considerably faster because you don't have to move your yarns back and forth in order to do it. This has been a video on reverse double knitting. If you're interested in more of this, check out my calendar of workshops and look for Texture and Double Knitting. It's a workshop that I teach semi-regularly, and it will teach you all about these kinds of transitions, color, stitch, and vertically and horizontally as well. This has been Alasdair Post-Quinn for Fallingblox Designs.